Hello my beautiful people and welcome to my channel. In this space I'm going to be sharing with you monthly general tarot readings as well as my TikTok lives, and I'll also be sharing with you essential oil education and, excitingly, my podcast interviews for my podcast. I'm Kitty O'Brien and thank you so much for joining me here. So for the best free online tarot readings and for the most accurate tarot readings, hit that little bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and the subscribe button. Hey my beautiful souls, so today I'll be doing a Cancerian reading for the month of January. So I'm just going to quickly shuffle my cards because I had some private readings last night. And then we can get started. Let's see what this lovely January has for us. Right. Okay, so we're looking for peace. I think there's been a little bit of drama going on. Just move my drink over there. Oh, yeah, there's too many opportunities and you're not sure which one to go for. Not opportunities, but paths to take. Outcomes, scenarios. So what I'll do is, I will show you the cards in a second. I'm just going to let them fall. And I should really set it up to have two cameras, so one pointing down at the table as well. Nope, they were going to fall. Ooh, we got some legal stuff as the future with the Hierophants. That could be buying a new car, buying a new house, selling a car. Oh, we're in a happy place. Marriage, baptisms, could be divorces, it could be a lot of stuff. Could be a marriage because we've got the Page of Cups because he's quite a romantic one. And we've got Justice as well. These two cards represent you. So we've got the Sun, we've got Justice. Got three more cards. One. Could be career. So Page of Cups represents like creativity as well. Aces are new beginnings in tarot, and also represent it's going to say new beginnings. The World also represents new beginnings. And we've got the Hanged Man as well, which is about different perspectives. Ooh, we got so much going on. Before I dive into this, I'm going to do some plant magic, because that gives us a really good overview. Oh, by the way, if you like your essential oils, magic of essential oils, this deck here is the Radiant Wise Tarot deck. And these are beautiful. All the answers you seek can be found in the dance of nature. Right, let's have a little look. See what the plants say. I love using my doTERRA essential oils. I do a lot of essential oil education if anyone's interested, and I do free guides as well. And classes on a Wednesday. And if you want to know how to make money and build a business, I teach that as well. They're thinking. I think it's because there's so many different possibilities here. I am thinking it might be career-based because of the Ace of Pentacles. Summer Savory. Oh my goodness, I love this card. Summer Savory. I do extended versions, by the way, extended readings, which you can get on the membership site. I'll talk about that at the very end. Some things are not meant to be tamed. For example, you. So I'm going to read that again. Some things are not meant to be tamed. For example, you. And it's a sacral chakra. So we're talking about creativity, pleasure, and intimacy. Very much the Page of Cups. Asteroid Pan. So wilderness, nature connection, fertility, and sex. I'm wondering, see, the Ace of Wands is quite a phallic picture, so it can represent a new spark coming into your life, not just a new career, but it also represents your desires and your passions. And it is a phallic image as well, so it could represent a new spark coming into your life. Or you've met this person and things are going to progress. Okay, let's look a little bit closer. So it's the house of Sagittarius, which is travel, philosophy, in the future. The element of air, which is the intellect, and I do a lot about this on my membership site because I wrote a book about it. So it's about, I was just looking for it actually. Your unconditioned inner magic. So it's about the intellect, so mental beliefs and mindsets, perspectives and paradigms, okay? So procrastinating and oh my goodness. 7 of Cups is like you don't know what to do because you're worried you're going to take the wrong path. You're worried you're going to make the wrong decision. You're worried you're going to make the wrong choice. You can see he's in the dark. So this card, okay, we'll start from the beginning. I'm getting carried away here. 4 of Swords represents but you are in a space of like peace. So everything's settled down. There may have been some drama before in the past or whatnot, but you found a peaceful place. Like life is pretty peaceful right now. You can't really complain. I say that, and then we got the three of Swords. So it could be. Do you know, I also feel this card could be that someone's passed recently as well. Because I did a reading and this card kept coming up, and actually 4 members of her family had passed. And in this card you got the 4 Swords. So I was like, oh my goodness, that makes so much sense, because they're also resting in a church. That's a tombstone. It's like one of those old graves. So it does represent like peace, like a moment of standing still, like a moment of not moving, which is also what the Hanged Man represents, and that's in your future card. So things at the moment are a bit of a standstill. Like, I say peace, but take what resonates to you, because your gut feeling is going to be telling you what this card means to you. What's coming up as an obstacle is that there's opportunities that are presenting themselves, or different ways you could do something, or you know, there's different elements going on, or not necessarily just elements, but what's the word I'm looking for? There's lots of stuff going on in your life right now, and you're worried. You don't really know what to do about it, or where to go, or like how to move forward. That's why this person's in the dark. But whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to take, this happens every time. Every time, Rosie. Every single time. I love you too, my little girl. She's like, oh, the camera's on. Let me say hi. Whatever you choose to do, the outcome's going to be just as rewarding as a different option you could have chosen. So say there was 2 paths to take in front of you, and you go down one. If you had gone down the other one, it would have been the same outcome as the one you've gone down. So each cup is the same reward. Okay, of like, it's the same value. Rosie. This card does mean something else in the Witch's Tarot deck. I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. Let me get the Witch's Tarot deck as well. Because the 7 of Cups, each deck has a slightly different perspective on the cards. And I think it's really good to look at different perspectives. So the Witch's Tarot is for witches, but it's in a brilliant, brilliant book. The 7 of Cups. I'm just going to find that in here. 7 of Cups. Right, so in this version, it means many wonderful choices lie before you. Okay, so this is the card of precognitive dreams, symbols and signs. Take a moment and choose one of the 7 cups. Now read along and see what it tells you about yourself. The red dragon represents the power of a transformation and the element of fire. What sort of passions and power can you manifest into the world? The black kitten grants you the opportunity to work more closely with animal kingdom. Or the black kitten, hey? And to find your own magical familiar. The 3rd cup, Fairy Tale Castle, offers you the chance of stability, comfort, and the magic of the hearth and the home. The The fourth cup shows you a rainbow, time for you to communicate your skills and see what messages await on Iris's magical rainbow from the Temperance card. The fifth card holds jewels and coins, inviting you to dig and work in magic with the element of earth. Focus on crystal, stones, minerals, and metals. The sixth cup has a tiny mermaid who invites you deeper into the realm of the element of water. Embrace your psychic gifts and emotions and see where they lead. The final cup with the butterfly beckons you to the element of air. Sharpen your intellect, hone your instincts, and pay attention to your intuition. What sort of new knowledge will the element of air blow into your world? So the key words of this particular card represent choices. Many wonderful options lie before you. Choose one of the cups and learn the lessons for yourself. Okay. So in the Radiant Wise deck, it's slightly different. It means you're in the dark and you don't know which option to choose. And it's coming up as an obstacle. So now, coming up as an obstacle, right? Because it's like procrastination. You don't know which one to go for. You start something and you stop. Summer Savory, okay, procrastination or overthinking something will have you missing out on the opportunity. Oh my goodness, right? Rosie, as much as I love you, stop jumping on the table, my gorgeous putty cat. Okay, go explore the world. Step beyond your comfort zone and try new things. There is a need for celebration or party. Stop worrying about what others think, especially those who want to quash your dreams or your light. Your vibe will attract your true tribe, so be yourself. Do not... Right. Go on. Do not feel guilty for having pleasure in your life. Go wild and get into the forest. Okay, so start an adventure journal. Each week add an adventure of something you have never done, noting what you did, how you felt, and what you learned about yourself in life. Get daring, push the limits, and watch yourself grow. When you hesitate, inhale Summer Savory to reawaken the wild one within you. I think that really sums up the Seven of Cups. And I'm just going to write down Summer Savory. Because I'm going to let you guys know about it in the little box below. So doTERRA do that one, I do believe. And we know they're safe, affordable, and yeah, are very effective. So that's coming up as an obstacle. You are in a bit, mindset-wise, you let other people get into your head, which is exactly what this card just said. Stop worrying about what others think about you. And that is pretty much the Eight of Swords. You worry what other people are going to think about you. Now this card, this is something you want to shift because this isn't your desires. So you want to shift this. You don't want to worry about what other people think. You just want to be the courageous one. You just want to be able to take that leap of faith and go with it and not worry and procrastinate and da-da-da-da-da. So your mind can be your own worst enemy. And then we got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords really represents something that's happened in the past, like a traumatic experience, but you're now in the place of healing. So you're kind of out the other side. And this is probably why you got the Four of Swords, because you're in that peaceful place after all this turbulence before in the past. In the past, we had the Ace of Pentacles. Now, you can see the divine little hand. You can see this archway here as well with the path up the mountainside, which is the path of the hermit. So it's about retreating, going inward, trusting your gut feeling, trusting your intuition, trusting your instinct. And also, pentacles represent money, people, places, and things in tarot as well. So, yes. So, yeah, there's... I think in the past, you've had this offering to you, maybe this opportunity. Now you don't know which one to pick. It's sort of like everything's come at once. Like nothing happened for a while. And so I've got cat fur on my face now. So I'm like, itchy. Nothing happened for a while. And now everything's happening all at once. And you're like, oh my goodness, like what? So, yeah, and I think it's stressing you out a little bit. Because you're like, I don't know what to do or... which route to go down, and I'm worried that the choice I pick isn't going to be the right one because there's that fear of mistakes. Or maybe you want to go for like that amazing job, but you're thinking like everyone's going to think I'm punching above my weight, or maybe this person's fallen into your life and you're smitten with them and everyone's like, oh no, he's too good to be true, or if it could be a woman, anything like that. So we've got the Sun. These two cards represent you. So something in your life is bringing you a lot of happiness right now. I think my cat's been outside on the grass because that's wet, and I think that's some her little paws. When it's not my child, it's my cat. Something in your life is making you very happy right now because we've got the Sun, and the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. And we can see the red robe as well, which represents your passion and your desires, which is really reflected in many cards in tarot. So it's reflected in the Justice, and it's also reflected in the Hierophant. Okay, so and we've got the sunflowers, we've got the little boy riding on the pure white horse. So it's like your inner child is feeling really comfortable and free at the moment as well, and it's just really things are going well for you. Like, you're in a happy place and things aren't going too bad. You've just got to sort of like get clear on what you want and then manifest that into your life. You are really looking at what is what's in alignment with you, because Justice is all about truth and clarity with the sword pointing upwards. You've got the two pillars which represent balance and duality, and then you've got the weighing scales as well, which really represent, again, like weighing up your morals and weighing things up, like literally, like, how does it sit? Does it feel good? Am I happy with this? Does it feel like it's in alignment? So you're really looking at stuff that's like ringing true for you, and it's not. So there's something in your life right now, and you really didn't want it there. You're sort of really considering about shifting it and moving it. So you're just, how can I say this? You're contemplating on stuff that's really ringing true to you. So my table's completely wet. It's really throwing me. So I'm just going to pause this and dry this and then come back, because I can't get my words out now. I'm like, what's going on? So wait 1 second, peeps. We are now dry. We're dry. Right, Justice. Justice can also represent legal stuff, by the way, like an upcoming court case, because it's literally Justice, and we've got the Hierophant, which also represents a court situation, like legal stuff. But basically, long story short, it's about looking at what's unfair in your life and what you don't like about your life, and what actions have brought you to this moment in your life, and really shifting stuff around so it's in alignment with you. Oh, that just flowed out so much easier than my previous little waffle, because I was just like, I can't think because my arm's wet. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is really a beautiful card, very creative, very romantic. You can represent a Pisces as well. So this card represents your hopes and your fears. So it's almost like you want this into your life. It could be an element of your personality, like you want to be more creative, you want to be more flirty, you want to be more like romantic and have more time for yourself. Or it could be there's this person that you want in your life, but you're sort of like, I really want him, but he probably doesn't want me. Or like, I really want him, but he's probably not single. Or, he's too handsome for me, but like, do you know, those little chitter chatters that go on in your head when you really like someone and you're like not confident enough to ask them out, or like, or you might be with somebody and you're like, he's just too good for me, how did this happen? So it's that sort of like yin and yang. And then we got these 3 beautiful cards. So moving forward in this situation, we've got the World, which really represents coming full circle. Represents a chapter in your life closing and a new one opening and a new one beginning. And I think it's because you get really clear on what you want. With Justice linking into this situation as well, you just go for something, and you start that new journey and that new learning experience, and you're just more confident about it. So we come full circle with the World, and a new chapter opens in your life. Then we've got the Hanged Man, so you start seeing things from a completely different perspective. It's also a moment of stillness where you can look, you can reflect, you can observe. He's hanging upside down by his foot, not to freak anyone out if they've never seen tarot before. And he's got all the little lines around his head represent all the different saints. Oh, my camera's gone funny. No, I'm back in colour again. So yeah, just seeing things from a different, like seeing the world from a different perspective, and you do see things differently. When life is really good and it's going well, and you just keep attracting more good stuff in because you feel good, and you wake up and you feel good, and little miracles stop dropping in here, there, and everywhere, and you know, you sort of, I don't know, everything just seems wonderful and dreamy, and when you're in love, everything seems so much brighter as well. So, and you just keep attracting more of that in, because we're like frequency towers, and we attract like for like. So it's just wonderful, and you just start seeing the world differently. You don't get so stressed out about stuff. Like, things are just really good. And then you wonder how you ever lived a life without all this joy and happiness and abundance. And then we got the Ace of Wands, which represents a new spark. So I do sort of feel like this is a person coming into your life, or it could be career. I mean, we got legal stuff coming up. That could mean career. Like, that could be a promotion, receiving more money, or it could be like the person coming in, or who's already in your life, and there's like marriage on the table in the future. So take what resonates with you. Rosie, I love you, but don't think about it. Ace, yes, Ace of Wands can represent a couple of little things. And then, yeah, we got the Hierophant. I'm watching you. I'm going to try and shoulder her so she doesn't come up. Hierophant represents legal things. Rosie! I love you too. But you really have to stop every single video so far this month. She is my fur baby. Right. You're not going to sleep on this table. Right, come on. And you are wet. You have been outside. Now you've just... Gah. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. We're fine, aren't we? Just got to do it again. I'm gonna get you a cat treat in a second when I do the extended version. And you can, like, snuggle up in Harrison's fluffy blanket. So legal stuff coming in, court cases. Like I said before, it could represent buying a new car, selling a car. It could represent signing a new contract, marriage, birth, whatever legal stuff like is going on in your life right now. So you take what resonates. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You go on, shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. I'm going to give you a treat in just 1 second. Right. Do I have time to do a... Yes, I do. What? Where? Oh my God! Where did they go? I had some. I had a deck I wanted to use, and I can't find it now. Ah, no! I think I've left it on the shelf. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna go with this one. It wasn't meant to be. We're gonna have some messages from the angels. Okay, with Doreen Virtue, who sadly doesn't do her beautiful cards anymore. So let's have a little look-ski. Ooh, hello. Indigo. Ooh, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So this could be a person coming into your life. It could be, or who is already in your life. It could be the spark. It could be the Page of Cups. It could be something to do with this, like how do you move on in your life with them? Do you get married? Do you say yes? Do you have the baby? Okay. So, there's definitely a person. Okay, ear chakras. And this really, really links in with this one, and not being able to make a choice, or having difficulties making those decisions. Ear chakras, okay? So, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Beautiful. And then shield yourself. So protect yourself from a harsh, fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. And I think that's really linked into stuff that's happened in the past. Okay. Archangel Michael there. And I'll go on. I'm going to just quickly do some of these ones before, and then do my extended. But I'm going to give my cat a little treat to settle her down. She'll have a little snooze once she's had a little snack. Ace of Pentacles. So there's 78 cards in a deck, and I've just used 2 decks. And what is the likelihood that both Ace of Pentacles come up? Isn't that crazy? Look. My ring light is broken. I have ordered one. It came today, so I'm going to be doing that for my next readings for February, so it won't be like flashing in the face all my time. I am always rewarded for all I do. So reward yourself for everything that you do, because it's so nice to celebrate ourselves sometimes. Knight of Wands. I make decisions without pressure. Which is really relevant to this situation going on here. 6 of Swords. I know peaceful times will come. And we had the 4 of Swords, and I was trying to explain it was a peaceful time. 6 of Swords is also, in this particular deck, representing peaceful times. Right, I'm going to arrange... I'm going to make myself some peaceful times. I'm going to sort my cat out so I can do the extended version. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that. Bye!